Right on. Bilbo Brappins here. I'm all sprawled out. I'm on my first camping trip with all this new gear. Um, Start with the star of the show here, the 2024 Suzuki 800DE V-Strom Dual Explorer, 776 cubic centimeter engine, parallel twin. I got the Adventure model in metallic matte steel green with yellow accents, anodized gold spoked rims. The Adventure package came with the accessory bars, the aluminum skid plate, the panniers I got back here. I think they were aluminum, black, lockable and removable, obviously. Rack systems under there. I upgraded a few things. I got Bark Busters, the 800DE specific Bark Buster handrails that you can order through Bark Buster, and the Storm Shields, which are like the biggest, I guess most, yeah, Storm kind of says it. And then I got a upgraded windshield to the Suzuki OEM tall screen, and it does the trick. The other one was, you know, everybody knows it's nothing. So this one offers just that little bit more height and protection, and it does the trick for me. I looked into some of the what Givi and or however you pronounce it, and Pruig I think is another one. Anyways, I just went with that one. I liked it. I did get the Suzuki heated grips, which are awesome. I like them. Wired in from the dealership. I got the center stand as well. It is a Suzuki accessory OEM part, which functions fine. Yeah, then I got a Garmin XT2, which is up here, and there's a little USB port, so I plug it in there. I do have the power kit to wire it in. I did some research. You can find a circuit to tap into near the headlight. You have to kind of gut the front end to do that. I joined stromtrooper.com, and there's a forum there with V-Strom fans and owners and whatever, enthusiasts, and they share a lot of cool knowledge there, and ran into a feller, I think it's called Adventure Tech is his company, and got some spotlights from him, and got some Amazon mounts and put them right on that accessory bar, wired it in myself. He kind of sells the kit for you. It's pretty easy, actually. I mean, I'm not avid at any of this stuff, any of it, except for maybe camping. I've got plenty of experience with that, and yeah, my history for riding's like, you know, I rode some dirt bikes when I was younger. I had like an XR80 was my first bike. Got a YZ125 was my second, and then I had a KLX Kawasaki 250, KLXR actually, and that was actually a street legal bike. That was my first road experience, but it was basically an enduro dirt bike, whatever. And I toured around Northwest with that. Actually went up to Canada from Oregon, and yeah, so I was getting in on that little bike. And then I got a KLR 650, which I had for a little bit, got rid of that, and went one step up. So that's my little story. Not really an amazing rider, but I guess I'll be posting stuff and you guys can be the judge. Yeah, cooking stuff, sleep system, shelter, got some electronics there, clothing, whatever, riding gear, I guess, and camp clothing, random stuff, some tools, blah blah blah, and yeah, I'm gonna go through it. So let me pick this Nikon Z50 up, and yeah, which is, you know, I got like beginner stuff because I'm a horrible photographer. I'm gonna work on that and hopefully get better. I've just got a GoPro 7 for my action camera, Z50 Nikon, real low level but professional, pretty crispy, you tell me. And then I do have a DJI Mini 4 Pro drone, and that thing I really need to educate myself on, so stay tuned for that. Alright, I'm gonna pick this up and do a little tour, so yeah, here we go. Alright, so over to the bike, and yeah, just going back through it. Barkbusters, heated grips, XT2, little GoPro mount. I do have the quad lock mount here for my phone with its case. It's a Galaxy, whatever. I've got a Moscow Moto Nat bag, handlebar bag. Kind of like looking at my tank, and so I went with this instead, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm waiting on a little power bank. I've got this tiny one that came with something I ordered. I can't even remember anymore. I ordered so much shit. Stuff, pardon me. But anyways, that's charging my phone right now. There's that little USB thing. If you have this bike, you're aware of it. But there's that GoPro 7 with the Django or whatever the hell it's called, claw grip thing for first person stuff. I do have a Lennox intercom slash microphone and earbud things to listen to music, phone calls, whatever, which really where I go I don't ever have phone service, and so basically this is when I commute to work and stuff. Biltwell Gringo S Desert Spectrum helmet. Once again, high desert, high desert 22 liter Stinger, which goes as a pannier topper. I have a 30 liter Scout bag that goes in the middle, and then my Apache Harbor Freight little thing for electronics. So this camera I'm holding, the drone, the controller for the drone, batteries and such, and just got a random little, so what's this? I got some companies bags, and they seem to be pretty good. They're little organizer bags. So yeah, anyways, this is charger, drone batteries, GoPro batteries, little plug-in deal, you know, SD cards, bunch of cables. This is random camera cleaning stuff that came with my little Nikon Z50 bundle. Toiletries, Wise Owl, kind of somewhat compact towel, not crazy compact. And yeah, so all this sleep system I got, this is the Hyper Light Company's Alta Mid 2, and this is the pole, the one tent pole I have, and then I did the half insert, which is this thing you're looking at here. Basically Thermarest Pro Light Plus long or large, whatever. It's got a 3.2 R rating, so you know, decent. This is the down quilt by Hyperlight. It's 20 degree, I believe. So pretty good. Very super lightweight. I mean, it squishes down to nothing. That's also a Hyperlite product. It's a stuff sack that has a fleece lining that you invert, and it's your pillow. And inside of that I've got a Patagonia down puffer, and some merino wool long johns, and a Moscow Moto hat, like knitted beanie. So that's kind of my sleep kit when it gets chillier. Yeah, so let's just go over here and do clothes now. So these are the Klim Outrider pants, which got kind of soggy today. I went through some muddy creek type crossing. This is that Merino Tech company. I got underwear, long underwear, and t-shirts. Here's one of them, all sweaty and shit from today. I picked up a Moscow Moto jersey. I'm in South Carolina right now. It's pretty toasty down here most of the year, and so anyways, I picked one up. I had gift card shit I had to figure out. So yeah, and then clothing, LL Bean jogger pants. There's some more of that merino wool stuff. So this is basically my clothing, period. And right now I'm on a 2-day camp trip, but this is kind of experimentation for a longer journey I want to do next year. Let's go into some of the other stuff. So I got these Torque gloves. I just kind of like I think they're gold, and yeah, they stain my hands. Probably wondering why I got weird looking hands, but yeah, that's from that. This is a Klim Baja jacket, super perforated. It's got back, shoulder, elbow protection. It's got room for a hydration bladder in it, and storage back here for rain gear, and that leads me to that. I got Moscow Moto rack pullover, which is definitely badass. Pricey stuff, but you know, it's the one, and seems quite durable, and I love this thing. It definitely keeps the water off. I've been through some rainstorms just commuting to work, and keeps me bone dry, and it's great for wind protection. I mean, you can have like be out in pretty cold temperatures, and if you have this thing with anything underneath, you're gonna be pretty toasty because the wind just does not touch you. And these are the Barfly pants. Really a little stretchier and seemingly less durable than this, but then again, they're reinforced. Like this matches, I think, the Corduro D whatever rating on that. So yeah, there you have it. Barfly Moscow Moto pants, rack pullover top for rain. Comes with a little detachable hood if you want to wear it around the camp. Yeah, the Baja jacket by Klim in sage whatever, and the Outrider pants with knee and hip protection. Okay, yeah, so picked up these Tabi socks to also go with some bitch. These are really, here we go, here's one of them anyways. Alright, so these are, forget what they call them, but this company Luna that I learned of from watching Sterling Noreen's YouTube channel. So they've got these pretty sweet sandals, and I did like the build your own deal. But yeah, they have a somewhat, you know, Vibram trail worthy sole, real thin and lightweight, packable, you know, nice for that. But yeah, paired with those socks up there and these, I mean, I could be tromping through the snow in this, and or whatever. This stuff's weatherproof. and pretty warm, and it's got this stuff they call monkey grip on the bottom that literally like glues to these shoes. It's almost like difficult to get them on and off because it just marries to them so well. So, and yeah, real comfortable. So, you know, the Forma trial boots while riding, and then the Units Luna sandals with that during, you know, warm sunny temperature right now. Air the feet out, cold, rainy, wet, whatever, slap those on, hike, do it all. So anyways, that's clothing. Did the Hyperlite stuff. Real cool little pyramid tent. Very simple. I can tuck all this stuff in here so it's secure, which leads me to another deal I got. Where is it? There we go. Nelson Rig Adventure Extreme motorcycle cover. I got like the adventure size, and it does cover this with the panniers, the handlebars being wider and all that. It covers it well. It leaves a little bit of rim showing on the front, I think, and maybe just, you know, below the sprocket on the back. So that's without the toppers, without the soft stuff on there. So just the hard panniers, and that's the way it fits. So, but you know, all the soft luggage is coming off every camp anyways. So yeah, and all right, let's get into this then. I got REI little camp chair, and then I got this little GSI table. I've got a little Primus cooker. This is just some, I don't know, knockoff. So I got a little pot in here, and it's, yeah, Primus, with a little, yeah, the propane, the little, or butane, small pot for coffee and noodle type meals, or oatmeal, easy, quick water boiling stuff. When I want to get into cooking more stuff on perhaps the firebox or propane, whatever, just more involved meals, this is where this other stuff comes in. Bigger pot, pan, and then I got tongs, little foldable. I think these are GSI as well. Here, let's do this. Sorry about all. I'll probably be editing this anyhow. Yeah, this is what real photographers do, I think. I don't know. I hope you kind of can see what's going on here. I think I can figure this out. So yeah, firebox. I think this is the deluxe kit, so it's got the different grills and the little sticks and blah blah blah. You've probably seen it on other people's channels. Sterling Noreen, for example. Here's some fire starters. Blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. Got this huge GSI mug. I bring coffee to work, so it actually works well. I brew it at home. I'll fill this up, cap it, ride into work, transfer it into my mug that I put in a cup holder while I'm driving. I'm a truck driver. Yeah, and so I've got a collapsible GSI pour over, and this thing's pretty rad, and it fits this ginormous one. Yeah, just pops up. I got a couple hemp reusable filters. Boom, coffee grounds, boil water, and you're you know, got energy to move in the morning. Okay, Sea to Summit cutting board slash slop bucket, you know, whatever. Also have this, which I used a lot in the past. I think I got it from Bi-Mart, which is kind of like, if you're from that area, kind of like this cool little store out in Northwest area. But anyways, this is just a silicone bowl. Maybe feed a dog or something, or some water, or yourself with this. But I love this top. You can boil water and like literally put this in there, transfer the water, cover this, and it'll just you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The heat, whatever, will make that finish the cooking for you, so you save on your butane. This is pretty handy. Oatmeal. I've done tons of oatmeal and ramen mainly. This is a killer for that. The perfect setup. But yeah, anyways, cutting board. So when or if I get some, well, we'll say when for sure. When I get some more involved ingredients, I got this badass little Japanese style folding, cutting, cooking knife. So I can do that there. So yeah, Japanese bike, Tabi shoes, Japanese cooking folding knife, and yeah, this thing's kind of a beast. It's a heavy duty son of a gun. Kind of a cool design too. So it's got that going. Which way? I guess it goes in backwards. Comes with a fancy deal. Got that on Amazon as well. Went Amazon crazy. And yeah, this is GSI foldable tongs, so kind of nifty. Saves you a little space, lightweight, flipping steaks and whatever goodies I want to flip around on my little firebox grill or in my pans or whatever. Yeah, pot holder. Okay, silicone spoon. Oh, this is a cool thing. Worth showing this off. A little tactical spork by Tapirus or Tapirus. So yeah, you got your fork spoon combo. It's got a pretty fucking badass blade inside of it, steak knife, serrated. And then down here you got a little fire striker. And I believe, let's go to Oro, man. No, I don't know what you're supposed to be striking this to. You would have thought it would have been that, because maybe I gotta research that a little more. But I do have a Bic lighter and a Zippo lighter as well. And this goes, okay, it matches its little grip thing. So yeah, anyways, kind of cool. All in one, heat resistant, pretty lightweight, and it's longer if I ever get into those, you know, dehydrated meals, which, man, kind of wish I had something like that today, because I'm learning a lot of new stuff with the photography and all my new gear and everything, and one of my earlier trips out, so it's been kind of overwhelming, or just busy. Still fun. Yeah, I'm in the Chattooga River area in South Carolina, and there'll be some footage of my rides and stuff coming up along with this. More cookware stuff, more kind of Japanese influenced stuff. I dig their culture, and I dig their motorcycles and their cuisine and everything. But yeah, chopsticks, noodles, blah blah blah. Yeah, titanium, wood, not eating metal flakes. I think it's a decent idea. Yeah, the silicone spoon. This was from a truck camping kit I had. It's kind of a big son of a bitch, but I brought it along for making stews. I had a Dutch oven, cast iron for that setup, and that's what this was for, making pretty involved stews with that. Yeah, and a Gerber foldable saw. It's part of my hunting kit, but you know, whether I got to get rid of some limbs on the trail where I'm riding, or for campfires, harvesting, kindling and such, I got that. And I got this knockoff Marine Corps fucking knife here. Use that to split kindling and murder things if I need to. No, but you know what I mean. Maybe self-defense or whatever in an extreme scenario. And another little knife I got is just a Smith & Wesson one I got off my Loves points because I'm a truck driver. And yeah, got this for free, you know, and it's a pretty sweet little deal. And that's it for this little cooking kit, my knives and shit. And also in here is, what else is in here? Okay. Yeah. Another little striker deal. So, got that. I don't know how that works. Actually, a sharpening stone, striker, whatever, some little survival thing I got. Yeah, compass if I get really off course. Just a little pot cleaner. And this here, I'm thinking about, I picked it up, a buddy I used to raft with was all about this. But it's an adapter you can put on to your backpacker stove, in my case my little Primus, you know, fold out deal. And instead of using these more high priced butanes, you can get a 1 pound propane deal, and that's what this is, a backpacker stove to propane adapter. So one day I may switch from this to the 1 pound propane to save some buckos. You know, the thing I need to figure out is you can get the 20 pound ones filled, you know, at propane refilling places all around the place. And then they have kind of an apparatus. It's chunky though, you know, it's not something I want to take along with me, but you can then fill the 1 pounds from the 20 pound with that setup. And what I need to find out is if I can go to vendors and get 1 pounds directly filled. So that's that food setup. I hope that was all kind of in focus. Yeah, looks like it was for the most part. Maybe crooked a little. Yeah, and then lastly, we'll just kind of get on me a little bit, and yeah, and then just one little thing I'm into after a long day and I've had a meal and I'm camping or whatever. I do smoke tobacco pipe on occasion, and so this is Brigham. It's a Canadian company that's been around since, I don't know, I think early 20th century, you know, 19 something, early 1900s, maybe a little before that. Briar pipe, vulcanite, some composite mouthpiece. So that's that, and this little vintage leather pouch thing that it all goes in. And I'm also a James Bond fan, so I got my 007 Zippo, and a little pipe tool, poker and scraper, reamer type deal. So that's that. And then, yeah, the tobacco I've been getting, that I've become a fan of, is anise flavored, along with some, I forget the other notes it has, but tobaccopipes.com is just pretty cool vendor, online vendor. You know, this is just one of their little travel canisters, but this stuff's called Count Pulaski. And